Shalom Yiladim. Do you know that on Rosh Hashana, our table is going to look different than it does on a Friday night? We're going to have some different foods on the table, and some things are going to look a little different. How about if you look at this picture, and then we'll talk about it. What do you see here? Oh my goodness. I see a head of a fish. I see a pomegranate. I see chalot, but they look very different. And I see an apple and honey. Oh, but my Kiddush cup, that I recognize. Let's talk about why these different things are going to be on our table for Rosh Hashana. Are you ready, Yiladim? Okay. We are going to bake round chalot for Rosh Hashana. Why? Because on Rosh Hashana, we want to show Hashem that we know that He is the king. And what does a king wear? He wears a crown. Do you know the shape of a crown, Yiladim? The shape of a crown is round, so it can fit on a head. So just like the crown of Hashem is round, our chalot are going to be round. But there's another reason why we make round chalot. Because if you look at a globe or a picture of the world, what does it look like? Is it square? Is it triangle? It's round. Because on Rosh Hashana, it's the birthday of the world. And the world is round. There's one more thing that is round. And that is the months of the year. A year is in a shape of a circle because it never ends. Have you ever seen a circle? Okay, I'm going to show you. Look at this circle. I can start at the top and I can go around and around and around and around, and I can come to the top again. But do I fall off or do I stop? No, I go around and around and around. Why? Because a circle never ends. And a year has 12 months that start from the beginning, from Nisan, and go all the way to Nisan. And from Tishrei, go all the way to Tishrei. So just like a year is in a shape of a circle, our chalot are in the shape of a circle. They are also round, like the new year that we are starting. We are starting a brand new year on Rosh Hashana. And we are going to go on a circle trip all the way till next Rosh Hashana. And that's why we have round chalot. Okay. Why do we have a tapuach and dvash? Here is our tapuach, and there is the dvash that we are going to dip into. Tapuchim are very sweet, but they're even sweeter when we put them into dvash. We dip our tapuach, our apple, into dvash, asking Hashem for a sweet, wonderful new year. Sweet things are happy things, are things that make us joy. We want a sweet new year. We have a Rosh Shaldag. A Rosh Shaldag. A head of a fish. Now, why do I have only the head and not the rest of the body? Not the tail? Because on Rosh Hashana, we're asking Hashem to be the line leaders. We want to be the head of the line to get good things. We want to be the first to run to a mitzvah. We don't want to be the last one. We don't want to be like the tail. Do you want to get your cookie first, or do you want to wait till everybody gets it and be last? I bet you'll be worried. Maybe the cookies will be all gone. You want to be the Rosh Sheldag. You want to be the head of the fish, not the tail. So we eat a little piece of the fish that comes from the head of the fish. I like it. Look what I have here. I have a rimon, a pomegranate. A pomegranate has a crown. Do you know that? Right over here. Like Hashem, who's the Melech. But the pomegranate also has many, many juicy red seeds. We ask Hashem to please make our mitzvot happy mitzvot, and that they should be as many as the seeds in a rimon, as many as the seeds in a pomegranate. Whoa, that's a lot of mitzvot. What else is going to be on our table? Should we see? Ooh, gezer. Gezer. Gezer is going to be on our table. Gezer are carrots. Now, I'm going to teach you something very interesting about carrots. You know that carrots grow in the, where does it grow? On a tree? In the ground, right? Adama. What bracha do we make? Borei peri ha'adama. But did you know that carrots, if you pull out the green leafy part of a carrot and you pull it out of the ground, you're not going to get one carrot. You're going to get a bunch of carrots, because carrots grow in bunches, a lot. And when Hashem puts our actions, our mitzvot, and our mistakes on the scale, what do we want to see? Bunches of mitzvot. So many mitzvot that our scale of mitzvot side is going to be so heavy. So we eat carrots so that our zechuyot will be so many. Wow, so exciting. One more food that we have on our table is a date. A date is a tamar. And the word for chasing away, getting rid of enemies, is yitamu. Can you hear the word tamar? Yitamu. Does it sound very similar? Yes. So when we eat a date on the night of Rosh Hashana, we ask that Eretz Yisrael is going to have a year of shalom, of peace, without any bad guys, without any wars, and that they'll have simcha and shalom in this coming year. So we eat the dates to send away all our enemies. Yitamu sonenu. Can you say that? Yitamu sonenu. We want to send away all the enemies of Eretz Yisrael and the Jewish people. Do you remember all the things we just said? Should we practice? Okay, all right. I'm going to mix them all up and we're going to practice. We eat gezer. Why do we eat gezer? Because it grows in bunches. Good job. Okay, let's play again. We eat Rosh Hashanah. Oops. Rosh Hashanah. Why? Because we want to be the line leaders. You got it. Okay. Let's pick another one. Tapuach in Dvash. Why do we eat tapuach in Dvash? For a sweet new year. You got it. Okay. And why do we eat rimon? Because of all the seeds. We want so many mitzvos that we do happily. All right. And the last one, dates. Why do we have tamar? Because we want Eretz Yisrael to have shalom. No more enemies. But why do we eat round chalot? 3 reasons. Do you remember them? Because a circle is round and never ends, just like the year. A new year we want, full of wonderful things. We eat round chalot to remind us of the crown of Hashem, who is our melech. And we eat it because what is round? Our world. And who's going to have a birthday? It's going to be the birthday of the world on Rosh Hashanah. It's going to be, the world is going to be 1 year older. So, you tell me, what do we eat to remind us to be the line leaders? Rosh Hashanah, you got it. What are we going to eat to remind us that we want our mitzvot to grow in bunches? Carrots. You got it. Gezer, carrots. What are we going to eat for a sweet new year? Tapuach and dvash. You got it. What are we going to eat to wish Eretz Yisrael no more enemies? A tamar, a date? You got it right. What are we going to eat to remind us that Hashem is our king and he wears a crown? Round chalot. What are we going to make kiddush on? Trick question. Grape juice or wine? You got it. Just like every Yontif and every Shabbos.